And Kellyanne, that deep freeze, not quite here. I mean, it's still cold, but it's, nothing like that.
Yeah, we talk about those sub-freezing temperatures that we saw on Friday morning, and really this isn't too bad when you compare. We have those wind chills down to the single digits in spots, but it's something that we can manage today. And the good news is it's being joined by sunshine. So
it's silver lining
there, right? There is a silver lining. And we're even getting warmer later this week, so there's even more to look forward to in the days ahead as well. Temperatures right now are mainly in the 20s. We saw those wind chills down to the single digits, but this is what the thermometer's reading. 23 in Boston, 17 in Orange right now. We are seeing a huge change, though, from those temperatures of yesterday. The rainfall moved in with a big warm up in our area, 40s and 50s for much of the region. It's about 30 degrees cooler for much of the region right now from what we were seeing yesterday at this time. Some of that cold air was brought in by some of those gusty winds we saw yesterday. We saw occasional wind gusts up to near 50 miles per hour. Today, those winds not quite as strong, but there's still enough of that northerly breeze that we have that wind chill factor in play. And that's something we'll see throughout the afternoon as well. Those winds occasionally up to near 15 miles per hour before dying as we head into the forecast tonight. The lighter winds will allow for those temperatures to cool tonight, though, as yet again we'll see many spots falling down into the teens. Highs today topping out in the mid to upper 20s, not too far off from where we are right now. Those winds calming down slowly, that sun trying to break through as well. But this is the thing, over the next few days, that sunshine's sticking around. So we're actually going to see a nice little warm up, stepping up into the 30s tomorrow, 40s as we move toward Wednesday, and Thursday in the mid 40s as well. Satellite and radar imagery is dry right now. Most of the clouds we were tracking this morning is well off the coast. We do have a mix of some of those cirrus clouds trying to redevelop, moving into our area. That's something we'll be watching throughout the afternoon, although it's not really of any concern as no precipitation is expected. Keep in mind, though, some of those clouds that are locked in place along the coastline, these are ocean-enhanced clouds that we're seeing out into the Cape and islands, which could produce a flurry or two. It is cold enough. We do have enough moisture in the upper levels that flurry chance is something we'll have to watch mainly along the Cape. The rest of us staying dry and clear. That's a forecast through tonight, and into tomorrow morning as well, as cold air is trapped in place behind that cold front of yesterday. As we move into Tuesday and Wednesday, we will see high pressure settling in. Keep in mind, by Wednesday, we start to see that southerly air moving into the region, so temperatures are getting quite a bit warmer. We have highs pulling into the 40s, a beautiful travel day expected as we do see sunshine not only here, but really for much of the East Coast as well. Snow chances creeping into the midsection of the country is something we'll be watching creeping into our area as we head into Thursday. That's arriving mainly Thursday evening. Right now looking to be in the form of rain, but we could see for interior New England that chance of some of that mix trying to arrive Thursday night into Friday morning. Otherwise, things looking relatively quiet Friday into Saturday. Temperatures in the 40s. We could see a few sprinkles Saturday night into Sunday. That's something we'll have to iron out in the days ahead. But overall, travel is looking okay as we move into the next couple of days, and temperatures looking pretty mild too as we inch toward the holidays. Emily.
All right.